Ka super discount ni sabti atho shong kurem hado san pho percent. Shimi kani ka kabuk siar kapadan bit take away ka sabti ka way ka design. One chika wet showroom hamot pran pat mau lai mau ro lani phone ho number kandai sao lai rio san pra nyo lai pra.
Usambuan Menteri Rang Baga Jylla Bapet Yaktanat PWD ba Prestone Tensong Ulong ba Shipai Gorkha Kidon Kikot Kislam and Pinchisha Yaka Jinglong Tra Yaka Jaka Hamau Shibut Henry Nakalyang ka Shnong Kamdong Satya Kishipai Kidon Kikot Kiduler Kabana do Shajar Kandais pa Lai Punyo Ban Long Tra Yaka Tika Jaka Kabamut na do Kapor Basin Sharkas Imbilat Ban Man Kapor Habakot Kabor District Mansay Kiduler Kishipai Ki Biang Kikot Kisla Kabana Kalyang ka Shnong Kamdon Kiduler ban kam tra ya kate ka jaka haba juba phalor ka jingkali ka balawan raw MLA ka mauring keneng uba Livingstone kharpran hapo ka yindor bar bantag sngi uba Prestone ulong ba hakne kan krius pa amita ka jaka ka bayad surok na mau shibot sa tempasok ka hab hakajaka ka Shipai ba ka jing maramot ru lalet ka Shipai re haba ka Shipai kimlaban maramot ka sorkar ka shimti ban maramot usimbut Menteri Rangba ulong ba ka sorkar ka dangwat ikilat kilinti ban pendek ya ka jing ka bakipad ba ki jetun kho ba ki Shipai na mar haban nya na khardop ki Shipai haka ba ka sorkar kan shna surok no na ka way ka jaka bam hab ha ka Shipai ulong ba ka Shipai kila menjor banai jaka ban shna surok bat kumba lais pa amita ka ba hab hakatanat Shipai haba shimenta hlor kani ka jingkali UMLA ka nongkrem uba arden embassy mat ulong ba kadai ka jingblin ki Shipai ban kam jaka ei jong ki pai ba kum tala sakhi haki weki jaka kum haka thain lat kor bat apur Shillong
so this army people have the legal documents to stick the clips
Sir, as I have said, yes, they do have the proper land documents.
Will you please sir to lay in the floor table of the house
Sir, I think I've already replied. The documents is available and the land document happens way back in 1937 and I think laying of the document is not that necessary because why I'm saying that, sir, even from the government side, we had these challenges long time back and we would like to resolve these issues and my reply is very, very clear. Right now, sir, we already had a discussion even with the local authority, with the village Dorba, where we discussed with them if we have any alternative. And recently, I'm happy to inform the Honorable Member and this August House, sir, recently even the village authority, jointly with our officers from the department, we already identified the stretch of alternative route which links to Maulanray, from Maushbuit to Maulanray, which is more or less their length is within 4 kilometers. The entire stretch of that length minus 300 meters again which touches the defense land. Right now, sir, we are taking up this with the Defense Authority. I am sure we will be able to come out to a permanent solution on this particular issue.
No, sir. No, the people of the village want to see the legal documents at 600 meters stretch.
Sir, I've already said, the documents, the legal documents, it is available. Even the copy is there with the Deputy District Collector, Shillong. And in fact, when they had a series of meetings from time to time, even from the district administration, from DC Revenue, they requested if the village authority is having some kind of land document to produce it. But from the defense side, from the authority concerned, they produce the land document, as I've said. But however, sir, I think this is not the time to discuss about the land or about the issue of whether this road, which is being used till today, approach to Maushbuit, whether it belongs to us or does not belong to us. But as I said to you, alternative is being worked out, and I'm very sure very soon we'll be able to come out to a permanent solution on that, sir.
Sir, you mentioned that to explore all avenues for permanent solution. So, the stakeholders, like the Shnong, the army people, the revenue department and the state commission, whether they have conducted a joint survey or not, sir?
Sir, I think the joint meeting was held. As I said to you, because this issue is not at all new, joint meeting was held in the level of the Deputy Commissioner from time to time. And right now, as I said to you, the government is working out ways and means how to come out with a permanent solution to this approach road which goes to Maushbui. And in fact, recently we have officially written a letter to GOC 101 for detailed discussion of that 300 meters stretch which touches to the defense land. And I'm sure, sir, if we get this portion, if the defense authority allow us to touch these 300 meters, I'm very sure the solution will be resolved, and I'm very sure the village authority along with the villagers will also be happy, because ultimately we will not have any kind of lingering or any issues while traveling, bypassing or passing through that portion of 600 meters, because the army, they set up a gate which is manned 24/7. So, sir, as I already said, I would request the honourable member to also understand one thing, that we are sincere and we are here to come out with a permanent solution, and I'm very sure with the days to come we will be able to resolve these issues. Point number two, sir, in fact we would like to create also eastern bypass, not only from Maushbui to Maulanrei. We would also like to create an eastern bypass, so-called eastern bypass, from Sorangkham up to Maushbui, and then Maushbui up to Maulanrei, which the distance is more or less to 9.5 kilometers. If we can do that, then again the entire region will not have to come to Shillong city. From Sorangkham, we can go via Maushbui. From Maushbui, we will reach Maulanrei, and from Maulanrei, we will reach to Maukasiang and the New Shillong township.
So, the condition of the road in that...
I think you have already raised 5 questions.
So, one more, sir.
The
So,
last one.
so who will repair that road, sir, which is very bad condition now?
Sir, I don't get the question of the honourable member. Can I-
Sir, the road condition in that particular state is very bad condition. So, who will be repairing that road?
That's 600 meters, right? Sir, yes, we are taking it up with the defense authority, because we have seen the deplorable condition of the road, and very soon I'm sure we will get the NOC from the defense authority for the repairing of that very stretch, 600 meter stretch of the road.
Arden, please.
Sir, I beg to disagree with the Deputy Chief Minister when he said that the issue of land is not needed to be discussed in this August House. Sir, let me, for the benefit of this August House, let me inform that the army, they are in the habit or practice to claim land, not only in Maushbui. So in Nong Krem constituency, there are many stations like the Air Force, the Assam Rifle. So I have encountered with these people, so I know. So which is why when the honorable member asks the government to produce or to lay the document in the table of the House, I think it is a very pertinent demand, sir. So if the government feels that, yes, the army, they are having a document, a valid document, what is the problem for the government to lay it on the table of the House, sir? We need proof, because there's a claim and counterclaim from the village and the army. But I know for sure that if we are not seeing with our own eyes, on the documents, we will not believe that the land belongs to the army. Because when we, sell a land to the armed forces or to anyone, we have to keep in mind that according to the practice of Khasis, no one has the right to sell the portion of the road also. They may buy some other portion, but not the portion of the road. The portion of the road always belongs to the people, sir. So therefore, we need to be sure that the claim of the army is genuine, sir.
It is up to you to reply because
Sir, yeah.
this is slightly straying away from the principal question.
No, sir.
It is up to you whether you want to reply or not, because it maybe the different department will have to.
No, let me reply, sir. I will reply to it. I'm so thankful to the honourable member from Nong Krem who raised this issue. It is true, yes. I'm not saying that I'm hiding away about these documents. But let me tell you one thing. As far as this particular issue is concerned, black and white land document is there. That's what I'm saying. So we don't need to spend much time on that. What I'm saying is we would like to get a permanent solution. So a permanent solution on this particular issue is very, very important, because we would like to see that the villages, the Maushbuj locality does not suffer anymore. So now, sir, seriously, we are taking it up with this. And that's what, otherwise I can easily lay the land document. There is no harm for that. But why I said that, sir? Because as I said to you, we have seen it and the land document is already there. So therefore, we would like to focus more with the defense authority that we should get a permanent solution on this particular issue.
Sir,
One more.
I think the question is very relevant. It is not outside the principal question, sir. So, the reply of the Honourable Minister here is that the government is actively exploring all avenues for a permanent solution. So, sir, I'm yet to understand what the government means by actively exploring all avenues. Since you have just mentioned that this is not a new issue, and this issue has been raised also in the last assembly session. So can the minister clearly explain what does it mean actively exploring, or how long it will take?
Sir, the exploration what we made is, in fact, recently, as I already stated, even the village authority has submitted a gift deed, land documents. The gift deed to the Piludi that they are willing to part land for the alternative approach. And we have already taken a rough survey and the measurement. It comes to about 4 kilometers from Maushbuj to Maulanrai. And in that stretch of about 4 kilometers, 300 meters, again, it touches the defense line. And this is what I'm saying right now. We are taking it up with the defense authority to allow these 300 meters of land which touches the land, to allow us to construct the alternative route. This is what we are having the status of this particular issue. And number two, again, we still exploring, and then our engineer is very much in touch, and I would request the honorable local MLA to be also part of this. Again, from Sorongkham up to Maushbuj, which is again outside of this defense land, if we can get a land from Sorongkham up to Maushbuj, and then from Maushbuj up to Maulanrai, this road will be known as Eastern Bypass. And then the commercial vehicle will not necessarily need to enter Shillong city, and this will also help to decongest the Shillong city, sir.
My last question. Yes, please. So the minister is mixing between two projects, I believe. So, sir, when do we expect that this solution will be settled? About this 600 stretch. I don't want to talk about the other alternative, but this specific stretch. How long do we expect? When do we expect that it will be settled?
Yes, sir, this one also, as I said, we are in touch with the with the defense authority for the repairing of the road, as already raised this question by the honourable member. So I'm expecting that we will be able to get the outcome, the positive outcome, very soon from the defense authority, that in case if they are not ready to take the repairing works, we are ready from the state government to take it up, this repairing work.
The Minister seems to be confused. I'm asking about this principal question, the reply that you have given, that the government is actively exploring all avenues for a permanent solution. I am made to believe that the issue here is about that 600 meters, right? It is not about the alternative.
No. No, I think the honourable question get confused.
I think no. You read to the principal question. The principal question read like this. Will
Please address the chair.
I will read. Yeah. Okay, sir. Will the Deputy Chief Minister in charge of public work be pleased to state the status of 600 meters road from Mau Shibut to Happily as claimed by the army? So this is the question that we are discussing, sir. So he brings another alternative road. Forget about that alternative road. What we want to know from the government is that when do we expect that the settlement for this 600 stretch will be settled?
Sir, it's very clear. I've already replied.
No, sir.
600, listen, 600 meters.
You are mixing.
There is no, what mixing? I really don't understand, sir. I've already replied very clearly. This 600 meters falls under the defense authority. This 600 meters. Second, it is not ended. Then from the state government, what we said is we work out a permanent solution. If possible, if we get alternative, nothing like it. That's what I mentioned, that we are now intending to have an alternative approach from Maulan Ray, instead of Happy Valley, from Maulan Ray, which the distance is only hardly below 4 kilometers, Maulan Ray to Mau Shibut. But again, that proposal, it touches 300 meters with the defense land. This is what I've replied, sir.
Okay, we move on to